What's good, crypto? I'm your host, Marvin, here to bring you a daily scoop on what's going on in crypto. Price has been pretty stagnant in regards to Bitcoin. It's been pretty boring, but I think I found an interesting pattern that I want to share with you all that I think could shed some light on what's going to happen next with Bitcoin. Also, Solana has been on fire, literally, and we have some talking to do about that with a rumored future project. Other altcoins are really killing it right now, so we'll jump in on that and talk about that. But Monday through Friday, we come here to educate ourselves and talk about crypto when it comes to investing for life-changing wealth. None of this is financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. So make sure to do your own due diligence and research, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Media by Marvin. I'm very active. I'm tweeting there, and for whatever reason, if I can't make another episode of What's Good Crypto, I'll be updating you guys there. But make sure to follow me, shoot me a message, say what's up, all that good stuff. Comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube video, or if you're listening on the podcast version, share it with a friend, share it with a dog, share it with your neighbor, all that good stuff, and give it a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. But let's get into today's episode. Let's take a look at the overall market cap. So the market cap is up almost 3%, which is substantial. We're at $2.12 trillion. Bitcoin dominance continues to go down. Let's look at that really quickly over the last 3 months. This is the market cap. I'm trying to look at Bitcoin dominance. Did I click the wrong thing? Here we go, Bitcoin dominance. If we take a look, and if you're listening on the podcast, you can see that we are getting, we were doing pretty well in terms of Bitcoin dominance over the last, let's take a look, over the last 3 months. You can see it kind of slowly diminishing. Towards the middle of the summer, we're about 47, 48%. And over the last couple of months, we've just seen Bitcoin kind of slow down a bit, and you can see that Ethereum's catching up at 18.5%, Cardano at 4.3%, and with Solana taking up more and more of the market space as it's been on an absolute tear, we can see that Bitcoin dominance continues to fall. And typically, people get worried if Bitcoin, when Bitcoin is really performing well and altcoins are bleeding, especially when the market goes up, it's typically because Bitcoin is bringing up the price, which means that, there's a lull in the market, Bitcoin is continuing to rally, and it usually soaks up a lot of the resources. So other coins tend to drag a little bit. That's why when we see Bitcoin really boom or really rally, other coins take some time to kind of get there. But right now, with altcoins being on fire right now, Bitcoin is the one that's kind of lagging behind a little bit. But I think it's getting ready for a major move, and I'll tell you why in just a few minutes. Let's continue to look down. Ethereum up 8.5%, had a major breakout, and I'll get into that as well. Over $3,400. It's been stuck at about the $3,350 mark and below. It's been really suppressed at those levels, so it's great to see it break through and break out. Cardano at 283, doing really well. Binance Coin taking some time to recuperate. It was at like 515, so it had about a 10% drawback. XRP up a little bit at $1.15. Solana at $128. This coin does not care. It does not stop. This has been on an absolute tear. And for anybody that holds Solana, like myself, high five. We made it, fam. Some of you guys are probably, if you bought under $20, you're up a substantial amount. I did not get in till about like $28. I DCA'd like down to 27 to 28. So my Solana bags are very happy right now. I keep mentioning this in previous episodes. If you have not heard this, don't be afraid to take some profits. I'm not saying take all of the profits, because I personally believe Solana has ways to go in this market, but take some off the table. Treat yourself. Have some for dips and other opportunities. Realize some profits. I personally, my strategy has been take like 10%, 15% every once in a while. The last time I took some profits up was like about $100. Maybe take some off now. Take another 10 or 15% off. but it's always good to have skin in the game. Always have a moon back, because I have an idea of where Solana is going to go. I mentioned in yesterday's episode, if you watched it, about $200 to $250. I think it could probably get up to 250, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see. At a $74 billion market cap, it would be at $250 right at Binance Coin. And if Bitcoin continues to go up, I think we could see Solana doing as well. And let's take a look at overall the market. Let's see at the top winners. Arweave crushing it. Cello crushing it as well. Harmony up 31%. Amazing. That's a layer 2 solution off Ethereum. I bought a lot of Harmony. Love Harmony. Really, really excited to see it doing very, very well. So up 31.6%. Solana. Cosmos, that's another protocol, I believe. Kusama, that's off of the Polkadot network, I think, up 26. But we see a lot of really good movers. Polkadot up, Uniswap up 11%, Chainlink up almost 10%. So we're starting to see some good movement in the market, especially since like Bitcoin is just kind of consolidating and hanging out. That's usually when we see, altcoins start to rally. Some losers, we have Revain, PancakeSwap breaking my heart, Engine Coin down a little bit, but again, like these aren't too much. AMP is just lagging, but not a lot of losers, and if there are, they're very, very small, minute, less than 1% for a majority of them, and then there's only a handful that are more than like 3%, honestly. Overall though, market doing really, really, really well. But let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about what I see. But before we get into Bitcoin, I have to jump into Ethereum to give you context. So let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's take a look at the trading view. Some things to take a look at on the daily. So right here, over the last couple of weeks, about 4 weeks since about, August 12th, so about 2.5, 3 weeks, Ethereum could not break this $3,300 mark. I mean, we got some wicks above $3,375, but really suppressed right here at $3,315. You could actually draw like a direct line and just like see what I'm talking about. Zoom in. Okay. If we take a look, you can draw a straight line across and see this exact resistance. For the last couple of weeks, it's just been at this level, 33, 33, 33, 33. It just couldn't break it. But as we continued to move forward, we were also setting higher lows. And you can see that here. We have higher lows at 2960 going up. We have another higher low, and it's just respecting these higher lows as we go along at 3,000. So people, the bulls are continuing to raise the price, and people are buying at premiums. People are willing to buy it at a higher level. Bulls are unsuccessful. The bears are unsuccessful on pushing it down, developing this kind of rising channel or this ascending triangle, and you can see that right here. We have these touch points, higher low, higher low, higher low, all the way across, just developing all these higher lows. My triangles are not that good. I'm still learning how to draw all these things, and if you're listening, you're not missing out a lot, but you can see that we have actually broken out of this ascending triangle, which is awesome to see. Now we want to confirm this. I'd love to see Ethereum close at 3,400 today, confirm that, and what we could probably see, honestly, is at this point we could see, it retest it again, test the upper part of the ascending triangle at about 3,340, and then bounce up and continue to test that as support and move on and move forward. But right now, Ethereum is in a really good position. Really excited to see Ethereum doing well. But the reason I bring up Ethereum and this ascending triangle and these high levels of resistance of just consistent suppression is because we see that on Bitcoin. So that leads me to think, is Ethereum kind of predicting the future of what Bitcoin will do? Because here we also can see that we're kind of drooping right now, but we can also draw out these high levels of resistance right about 49.3. We have those areas of resistance, and we kind of have higher lows. If we zoom in, we have higher lows dating back on August 19th at 44,000, higher lows again on August 26th at 46,000, higher lows again at, actually 46, we went down to 46,100, now 46,700. So we're developing higher lows, you know, still respecting that. Could we see, and I mentioned this yesterday, could we see Bitcoin break out of this ascending triangle? Right now we're underneath the ascending triangle, but we have yet to close today's daily. We would like to get back into this candle and break out positively. So I think that we may be in a very similar formation as Ethereum, and I think Ethereum may be, you know, leading in terms of like showing what Bitcoin will do next, because the charts aren't that different. I mean, Bitcoin usually has similar charts as other altcoins, especially Ethereum, but I wonder if Bitcoin is going to do the same thing as Ethereum, where it's kind of stagnant for a couple of weeks, just hanging out here, which it's doing, consolidating, and break up north of the channel, breaking upwards. We have yet to see that. We'll find out, but I have reason to think that, you know, we're in a bullish like market right now, and we broke into this ascending triangle bullish. So typically you break out of ascending triangles bullish as well. So we will see. I think that this is to come. Just with the sentiment of the market and just the overall positivity and how the overall market is just moving, I think Bitcoin is going to break out north of this, and we'll see that. And I think we'll know that in the next couple of days or so, because it'll take some time for it to break that, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Another news: Solana just crushing the market right now. I mean, look at this. Like, it's at $127 right now. This morning was like $128, but it has been in no way or shape of stopping. It destroyed its previous all-time high of $57, and it's at $129 right now. Wow. And it's just like on a rampage. No stop in sight. People are FOMOing in like crazy, and this is just insane. Absolutely insane to see Solana crushing it this much. And I think one of the reasons too, like other than the NFTs, other than that it's a fantastic protocol, it's up there fighting against like Ethereum and Cardano. You know, we had Charles Hoskinson on Twitter tweet about like, hey, can somebody talk to me about this Solana? So like even Charles Hoskinson of Cardano is interested in learning a thing or two about Solana, and we can see it right now inching towards $130 a Solana. And to think that had you just bought a month ago, you could have bought in at $22. That's like 6x already. Insane in just a month. But Solana tweeted this T-minus 3, 2, 1 coming August 31st, so today. So we'll know tomorrow what Ignition's about. People are talking about maybe this could be a token burning mechanism, making it deflationary. I think there is token burning that happens after a certain period with Solana. But if we click on it, the sky's the limit. What will you launch? August 31st to October 8th. I don't know. We will see. But if this is token burning, and I only say that because of this ignition fire or something else, we'll see. But I'll be interested in seeing what this could be about. Could this be an opportunity for new dApps and developers to build new projects on it that we've never seen before? We'll see. But overall, crazy to see the market doing amazing things right now. We are just inching at new all-time highs at $130. I mean, right now we are in all-time high territory already. but we wicked. We were just about to hit $130. Oh, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode of What's Good Crypto. Oh, we hit $130. Okay, cool. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow. But again, stay the course, stay patient. Understand that there's so much good in the market right now. So keep your head up. Bitcoin is going to do what Bitcoin wants. We're just at $48,000. You know, just a month ago, we were at $29,000. Like always, when in doubt, zoom out. I think that's the most important thing. When you're just looking at the minute chart, you can go crazy. Like this would drive me insane. It gives me a headache just looking at it. But, you know, when in doubt, zoom out. Look at the daily. Look at the weekly. We are crushing it right now. Like, come on. You can't be mad about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight weeks of green. And this week has yet to be over. We'll see what happens. But there's just so much good positivity going on. So stay positive, stay informed, keep an eye out, keep yourself diversified, and stay good. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out. Let's go to the moon together. Bye, everyone.